Hey, what's up my friends? There are two things that I think you need to know about this vacuum sealer before you buy it. I'm gonna talk about those two things in just a second, but first let's go over its features and how it works. So this is a pretty simple unit, but it has a lot of capabilities. So I just wanna show you some of the settings that are here on the unit first. So first off, and you'll see this when we plug it in, I'm gonna pull you a little bit closer and show you how it actually works. But you do have a LED right here that indicates time and mode and all that kind of stuff. You have a dry setting. These are for all of your vacuum sealing, all of your dry contents, which is the one that I'm going to show you. This is for moist contents, stuff that has moisture in it. And just something to know about the moisture setting of this is that it's a less of a suction, so it takes less of the air out. That's on purpose. It also has a catch that it can grab some of the moisture that comes out when it vacuums. You have a seal feature right here. This is just if you're sealing a package. This is no vacuum at all. And then there's just a vacuum option as well, just in case you want to take all the air out, but it has a zip lock on it or something like that. And then it has a stop button just in case something happens and you need to stop the unit while you're using it. There's also a cutter right here on the top. I'll show you this. Once you're done sealing the bag, you can slide this across the plastic and it cuts it. This is a door hinge action right here. Now, one thing to know is that when you store this, you can push this down. Just listen to this. You can push this down, and you hear that click. That means it's clicked in, ready to go. The thing about it is when you store it, it has this rubber gasket right here on the inside. If you store it clicked down, it's gonna mat down that rubber gasket and it's gonna wear it out quicker, and you're not gonna have as much suction. They do send 2 extra rubber gaskets with this unit. You wanna hold on to these because these will wear out. And that's going to allow you to use this for a longer period of time. So it has this door hinge action. This is the heating. This is right here on the bottom. This is the heating element. And I'll show you the operation, but basically you put the plastic in there, close it. Something else to know is that if you're sealing a lot of things, you do want to let this rest and cool down in between sealings. It can overheat. And then I've had this happen before where this thing gets too hot and it actually burns completely through the plastic and doesn't seal it off. And it's not all that great. When you have it locked down, you also have, these are the release buttons right here on the side. So you're gonna click those clips in, and then when you want to release it, you push this button right here on the side. That releases the 2 clips, and then you can open it. The cord on it is fairly long. It's about a 5.5 foot cord, so you don't have to be crazy close to an outlet, but you do need to pick a spot in the kitchen or somewhere else that is close enough to an outlet to operate it. You have nice rubber feet on the bottom of the unit, so if it slides around, shouldn't slide around, that's those rubber feet are to prevent that as well, but if it does, it's not going to damage any surfaces. Also, the bottom of this does not get very hot at all. That's one thing that I was wondering about, possible countertop damage or anything like that, and this stays completely cool. I'm gonna pull you a little bit closer, we're gonna turn this on, and I'm gonna show you how this actually works. Okay, just so you know as well, it comes with a few sealable bags here. I think there's about 4 or 5 large ones and 4 or 5 small ones. But these are bags that you can really buy any sealable bag to go into this sealer. Also, the cool thing is that you can seal up chip bags or other bags that didn't necessarily come with the sealer. So there's a lot of options for you here. So I've just got some dried candy oranges here, and we're gonna preserve these. So I'm gonna put the oranges inside the bag. So once I have the contents in the bag, I can just lift up the lid, and I want to make sure that the opening of the bag is in between the 2 seals right here, because that's where the vacuuming is going to happen. And then also I want to make sure none of the contents is over the heating element, because that would be very bad. It's going to it's going to burn whatever you've got right there, and it's going to heat it to the plastic, and it's going to be an utter mess. So I just kind of hold it right there, make sure my entire edge of my bag is inside that vacuum zone, and then it's a little tricky, but then I'm just gonna push down really hard and get that click. And then this is a dry content, these freeze-dried and sweetened oranges. So I'm gonna use the dry mode, and all I have to do is it's a 1 push button. So I hit dry, it starts to vacuum it up, really nice and tight. Now there's a countdown right here on the LED that shows you how long it takes to actually seal this bag up. So this one was 10 seconds. And we're done. So then we push the release buttons here, pop it open, and we have a sealed bag. Look at that, perfectly sealed. Now the cool thing too is with these bags that come with it, there are some tear slots right here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. So when I'm ready to go, I can just tear on those just like a bag that I would buy at the store or whatever. Obviously, I've put some contents up in the path of that, so I can also just take some scissors and cut it open when we're ready to eat it. But there we go, preserved, vacuum sealed, and that's gonna last a really, really long time. So my friends, I hope this video has been helpful in understanding how this thing works, watching it in action. I hope you love it as much as we do. Thanks so much for watching.